Being in the board game industry, we have a very unique opportunity to try and create games that are setting new standards for the industry.
At the very beginning of the quarantines, I was fortunate enough to be able to still spend time with Justin and Ciara, and in doing so, we started looking for creative ways to spend that time together, and it didn't take very long before the idea kind of struck. What if we made our own game?
It was really a lot of curiosity driven, and it was a lot of experimentation. And as we got further into it, we were really discovering that, wow, this is really interesting, but it's also really challenging.
Initially, when we were looking for a setting for our game, we started with the place we were most familiar with, which was the Amazon.
The Amazon was kind of a low-hanging fruit because the Amazon is well studied. It was easier to find information about it. And so when we found Borneo, we were super intrigued.
What you come to realize as you really get into that world is how connected everything is. And if you upset that balance, you're seeing that it's having ripple effects throughout the entire ecosystem.
Unlike the Amazon, Borneo has a far worse deforestation problem. And for that reason, it became increasingly clear that we wanted to try and partner with NGOs, with local organizations that we feel like are making a huge difference. We really would like to see our product, be meaningful.
In playing Borneo, you are working against each other, trying to compete for space and resources in this three-dimensional jungle. And as the game progresses, you really feel that strain as you're trying to achieve your objectives better than your opponents. The game looks very simple and basic at face value, but once you start playing it, you see there's so much more depth, and every time you play it, you get a little bit better at it.
We think that this game could be something really special also for families. One thing that we love about board games is that it brings people together and they can interact and they can all focus on kind of one thing together. We're already, putting plans in for expansion packs, and we'd like to create a series of games that are going to be highlighting unique biomes across the world.
Something that was very important to me was giving this place the honor that it was due. If it's the first time that people learn about Borneo, we want it to be that open door for them to just dive in. The world is a big place, and it's a beautiful place, and there's a lot more to it than we realize.
So, if you love nature, strategy, and creative challenges, this is the game for you.
Head on over to our website to learn more, and we would be honored to have your support in bringing Borneo to life.